We will be looking at biotechnology. We can say, for example, biotechnology offers great promise, but also raises many issues. So biotechnology, biotechnology offers great promise, but also raises many issues. So we will be looking at them so that we benefit on these. First, before we do that, we have to ask ourselves, what is biotechnology? So what is biotechnology? So from the word bio, which means life, and logy, which means study, then we can come up with the correct definition of biotechnology being use and application of living things and biological processes. So it is the use and application of living things and biological processes. It is the use and application, the use and application of living things, the use and application of living things and biological processes. Biotechnology includes very broad range of products. It includes very broad range of products, from what was discovered by early scientists who came up with this and up to today. For example, when we were talking about biotechnology, we don't just mean that it started today. So even previously, in fact, some form of biotechnology have been around for centuries, such as use of microorganisms to make bread and cheese. So use of microorganisms to make bread and cheese. Or what we know, or the discovery by Louis Pasteur, for example. The discovery by Louis Pasteur, which has helped in the production of fermented milk, and many other stuff that we use today. In today's development, biotechnology has great potential to help solve a variety of modern problems. So biotechnology as a field has the potential to solve today's many problems, from hunger, which is a very big problem, to alternative energy sources. Instead of depending on the petroleum industry, people can come up with new technological advancement to provide us with alternative fuel. Apart from getting alternative fuels, many other benefits of the technology may even include solving criminal problems. Or crimes. So by use of biotechnology, scientists are able to come up with ways of tracking criminals. For example, fingerprinting. Apart from this, there is also development of agriculture. So in agriculture, there may be increased yields in the fields, or manipulating genes to develop pest resistant organisms, or even not only pest resistant but also drought resistant, so that we are able to develop or to plant or to get crops that we can use even if it is dry. These are some of the benefits. So with the introduction of altered genes or transgenic organisms, with the introduction of transgenic organisms, with the introduction of transgenic organisms, that is, organisms which have new sets of genes, organisms with new sets of genes. We will learn how this takes place in the coming units. They just basically cut a part of the DNA using an enzyme, that is polymerase enzyme, and then introduce it into a new organism. So all these are advantages of having, or the benefits of development of biotechnology. So apart from us having benefits, we also have risks. We don't only have benefits, but we also have risks. So how might, for example, genetically modified crops affect biodiversity? Or what are the benefits and ethic considerations here? What are the ethic considerations here?